two stories about him. I'm going to share a couple of God stories with you right now. As a matter of fact, they call me the Bishop of Motivation. I'm named after two Anglican bishops. My first name is Spence, after Bishop Spence Boyton, who came here in the early days, and he had something to do with the starting of St. John's College. My middle name is Michael, after Bishop Michael Eldon. And this young man's grandfather was the catechist in the church that I grew up in. And whenever you hear Mr. Campbell call him number 420, he had the class and style and pizzazz. Oh yeah, they don't do that like no more now. They don't do it no more, James. No. No. So, I have two God stories I want to share. I went out here to go international in 1993. And I'll tell you this morning, I didn't have a credit card, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. No. I would go to the hotel owners in these countries, introduce myself. My name is Spence Finlayson. I'm a motivational speaker from the Bahamas. I'm going to be at your hotel for 30 days. I will pay you what I owe you at the end. And they all said yes. And imagine I'm in these people's hotel eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, room service, no money in my pocket. Just with the faith to know that at the end I would make some money and to pay the bill and bring some money home. Faith, serious faith. God always brought me through, but one time he frightened me in Grenada. I was at the Rex Grenadian Hotel and I was already there for 28 days. Eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, room service, no money in my pocket. Just the faith that God's gonna bring me through. And I got scared. I said, my God, I have 2 days to go and I only have 2 persons registered for my seminar that can't pay anything. But praying man, I got down on my knees in that hotel room. And I can't pray like Marissa and them. They got these fancy prayers, Shirley them. I just scream out to God. I said, God, I'm in trouble. I need help. I've been here 28 days. I've already eaten up all these people's food and I have no money. I need help, God. I only have 2 persons registered. I need help. And I got up off my knees. And as soon as I got off my knees, the phone rang in the room, and I grabbed it. It's a great day. No one needs to know what you're going through. It's a great day. And there was a lady on the other end of the line, sounded very official, so I straightened up. In the Caribbean, they call me Mr. Spence. Finlayson is a hard name, I guess. So the lady said, is this Mr. Spence? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, my name is Jillian Friday. I'm the Human Resources Manager for Grenada Telecommunications Company, a cable and wireless company. We would like to know if you have space for 19 persons to attend your seminar. I said, one moment, ma'am, I have to check. You never show you're desperate. No, I got to check. Surely I have to check. I don't know. I'm doing big business here. After running around the room and praise God and thank God, I went back to the phone and I said, yes, ma'am, I think we could squeeze them in. God always comes through. I don't believe God, I know God. Here's my other God experience, Brother Campbell. As a young man from the valley, Bahamian, I was invited to Curacao to speak to a men's prison. Curacao is Dutch. I only speak English. They speak Dutch and Papiamento or broken Dutch. So they gave me a translator. We go to the men's prison in Curacao, Willemstad, the capital. And I'm speaking to these 17 men in the prison. And the translator is right there. And every time I say something, I have to stop so he can interpret and tell them what I said. And I was getting tired of that, Patrice. You know, I'm a mover. So I said, let me do this myself. He said, they won't understand you because I only speak my English. My Bahamian English, that is, right? So he said, they won't understand. I said, let me do it myself. So finally he agreed. And he said, go ahead then. And I started to speak to these men in my Bahamian English language. And after 7 minutes, they started to put their hand up over their head like this. So I said, what do they mean? He said, they want you to lay hands on them. I said, oh no, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, but God was coming through. Could you imagine that? I'm only speaking English and they only understand Dutch. And you know when I knew that was right, Minister? Anglican bishop came here to the cathedral. Bishop Wright. He did the royal wedding. Remember that? He came to speak here, and he said he was speaking to a women's conference in Arizona. The women only do Spanish. He only spoke English. And after a few minutes of him speaking, the women started to gyrate all over the floor, going through the process of having the Spirit. He's speaking English. They only understand Spanish. God is powerful. Give yourselves another round. I'm here this morning to tell you that you could do anything in this life that you want to do. You're greater than you think you are, and your life is truly full of unlimited possibilities. Don't despise small beginnings. Okay, I come from the valley, the heart of the valley. My father was a carpenter. My mother was a straw vendor. I grew up on the straw market, nothing special. But I got a call from National Geographic to appear on their television show. They were doing a story on when the young girl from California was bitten by the shark in the front of Rose Island.